when he was saying. But someone else that has something new is in studio already. And I'm always happy to see this guy because he's one person that I believe understands how to put together something creative that means something. I mean, he's given us songs that talk about drug abuse. He's given us songs that talk about the art of marriage, you know. And the art, because it's an art, it's not even just are you sure?
I'm sure.
He's a romantic guy, if I do say so myself. So can we just give them a reminder of who it is? Because this is where my journey started with this guy. Because I was like, yo, man, did you hear the song?
Okay.
Yo.
Is you ready, though?
Ah, man. Shamariga. I don't think I was gonna last Shamari. And it's like, no, but maybe this is the one.
Man's had to put down the lyrics, the wording. Let's go.
Did you hear that, Simba? I think you could be the one.
I pray that she's the one, man. I'm gonna try to love one last time. But he's hoping this is the one. See?
Bruvo Spice. I'm telling you.
Hot sauce.
Yo, man. Ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up
for the one.
The only.
Hillzy in the building.
Yes. What's up,
Come on now.
Man. Shamara. Why about? Is it until you play to the
you don't do. You don't do, fam.
Oh, man. Nice to have you in studio, Hillzy.
Yeah, likewise, guys.
It's been a minute.
Definitely has been.
What did you?
Music.
Are you doing it from South Africa or you've been home for a while?
So I've actually been here for a year. Working. Got a 9 to 5, making my apps, as you know.
Okay.
But on the low, I'm making music and I'm ready to release like my next EP, the next fire.
Nice. So can I tell you what happened?
Yeah.
Nandra about TikTok and did it. I'm like, what? What's this about? Then I saw a car and I number plates and Nharo, right? So I was like, wait a minute, what is this? And then I listened to the lyrics. I'm tired.
I'm
tired. And he was speaking deep. But tell us about that project. Like, what's the song about?
So that's the lead single off of the EP. Is that correct?
That's like track 1. So the EP is called In the Building.
Hillzy in the building.
I wanted to ask you, fam, when you're on stage at an outdoor event, do you still say Hillzy?
I do actually.
That's a good question, Simba. You know what? It's been a while since you asked a very profound question. Well done.
I had to ask it.
Well done. Yeah.
But so In the Building is I would say a follow-up to Chisikana. But I also understand that like I have like diversed into like multiple genres. There's Chargy, there's Afrobeats, I've got hip hop, I've R&B, and a goodbye with Shasha. So I'm pretty much addressing some of these like genres in this upcoming EP. So that's definitely what's next. And Nharo, your Chargy, and I only use some of the tracks you already know. I've already released like 3 of the 11 tracks, so it's gonna be like 11-track album, and Nharo is like the first one.
Wait, you're dropping an 11-track EP?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought like EPs are like 8 tracks or 7.
EP can be anything.
So I think it's kept to the time.
Okay.
So it's like 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes. And this is the last thing I call EP before I go full album mode.
All
right. Looking forward to it, man. I can't wait.
So we got Hillzy in the building.
Actually, in the building.
Like in the building.
Hillzy in the building.
In the studio.
So you can send through your questions if you do. Show him some love. And, you know, I think we've had him on the show before, but love, I paid it, guys. I paid it. Manzo.
The ultimate drive time experience. It's The Rush.
I don't know where our traffic team went, man, but I think they're trying to make way for Hillzy to use it.
And listen, traffic is flowing beautifully because Hillzy's in the building.
Yes.
Simba's coming through the bars.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to be on the next track, you know what I'm talking about? I want to be on the EP.
I hope it's not like 10 remixes like other people.
Listen, one of the remixes. One of them.
But anyway, we've got Hillzy. Sorry.
We've got what?
Hillzy in the building.
Thank you. Just say it. Just say it.
And we're talking all things, new EP in the building, aren't it?
Yes.
All right. So we've got an exclusive, but before we actually get into the exclusive, Nharo chichanga chiitika sha?
So I don't know, somewhere along the lines I was deemed an R&B artist. But
and you took that to heart.
Yeah, I can't say I took it to heart, but it's just that like I never came into the game as an R&B artist, so I just sort of like rode on that. But I had like day one Hillzy fans who were like, Komdara, you actually rap, dog, you can actually do this thing, so why can't we have, something like that? So I was like, okay, you know what, I think this EP Nharo is gonna be one of those.
Nice.
Most of the times excuse me, I find myself not making a lot like a rap song. So I was just like, okay, let's...
Because you're a shmur guy.
You know what I mean? So
Bruv was like...
So I think this was just like me proving my point that no one can really touch me.
And you went deep, bro. You went in on it. What was I thought of my haters, guy? Let me play. Let's play the song, Simba.
Right.
Is that okay?
Let's hear it.
All right.
If anybody wants to have any kind of beef, Anzi, I brought the game back down on its knees in a chokehold. So I need to say Nharo.
But I'm down.
Like, I was gonna say something, but then I was gonna be another Kanye West type of
leave
guy.
it alone. So that's one of the brand new songs from Hillzy in the upcoming
the building.
EP. In the building.
Very dope.
Saka wadoshaya mwezi album. It's a concerned citizen.
Well, so
that's low, bro.
No, don't be so deep from where.
Okay, no, so I think that's the closest thing apart from my name that people relate to. And this is, like I said, this is my last EP. After this, now you're gonna get an album.
I see.
It didn't make sense for me to immediately create an album when I haven't gotten to the place where I need to be, which is like the African roster. I want to give you an album with, say, Sakodi, with like STC, with all those people. So this is just the build up, man. This is like only the beginning. So yeah, I just thought, you know what, it's a nice way to end it. Hillzy in the building. That's the EP, and then from there,
talking about album.
Hillzy out the building.
Right?
Yeah.
We got a name for the next album, for the first album.
You're welcome. You're very welcome, bro.
Shout out.
I need my intellectual, G.
Right? Intellectual property. I got that, my G.
Yeah.
Those are going on this open my credits.
Executive producer Chichi was it.
So we're just always excited because I think he's one of the few wholesome artists that we actually have, and you take a lot of time with your craft. So in terms of this EP, how long did it take?
So it's been a year. I've been back in Zim for a year.
So you've been working on it for the year?
Yeah. And Nharo is like 2 months old because obviously like it's progressive, and sometimes as an artist you don't know when your next track is gonna come. So essentially that's how it worked. That's like the final thing to the whole shebang, but it took me a year. Had to come back and also just to know, okay, what are people listening to? What's the slang? How do I, in as much as you can be like a talented artist, at the end of the day it's like delivery, is the message getting to the people who you're actually talking to. So I think I spent the year just trying to figure that out. And
you there?
I am definitely there. Yeah.
The song is blowing up on TikTok, bro.
Right.
I didn't want to lie to you.
True.
Right? Let's do
You
it.
need
Simba.
to.
I think you need to.
You need to tag me tomorrow.
Done.
I think we're ready.
will make it happen.
I think we're ready.
Yes, please.
You're on a couple of playlists as well now.
Yes, 100%.
Like, which is your most the one you're most happy about?
Your African. So I just got added to Apple Music's African hip hop playlist. So that's big for me because when I'm making music, or at least when I'm making hip hop, I'm not looking at a Zim hip hop context.
Right.
I wanna.
You just make your music for the
so it's
context
just hip
of
hop
music.
without the Zim. So
it,
I'm just happy that Apple picked that up, and that's exactly like what.
We love that for you.
Beautiful, man.
So thank you.
Love that
Beautiful.
for you.
Yeah.
And we have an exclusive.
I mean, we
Yes,
always
let's
say, what
go.
do you mean? We
Let's
always say,
go.
why do you think he comes
Did
here?
you not hear me say so matter-of-factly?
No, let me tell you something.
We have an exclusive. I didn't say, oh, guess what?
Oh,
'Cause
okay. Because do I still make exclusive? What do you
Come
mean?
on.
What do you mean? Saka,
Something to say now, man.
we always say that. Nharo itori hits. So we always say that if you're coming on the rush, you must be something important. So Hillzy something very important.
Absolutely.
Right. So we're gonna kill the music. You can introduce the song. Yeah, our exclusive.
Okay, so this one is called Itamushe. This is a follow-up to Nharo. I know a lot of people are already saying, Hillzy Ango Juma, Chichi. So this is just like in my floss, in my sauce area. It's called Itamushe. And I'm just bragging. I'm just letting it known as it is. You know what I mean? So let's go down.
Letting it false, letting it false.
In my sauce.
In my sauce.
Guys!
It's brand new, and it's on Z.
Hey.
I'm not okay, Simba.
I am more than okay.
The sauce.
Hey.
He's just in his flows.
No, he's.
I could be a rapper.
I mean,
like, give me a chance.
He's, you know
Put
what?
me in, coach.
Forget Rick Ross. We got the balls. Mandinzwa. I need. So we got a bunch of WhatsApp messages, man. Anzi, I like the way his lyrics are layered, leaves you wondering. Fire. And it's music. I want to say, guys. Success in waterfalls. You are on iTunes, you're on Spotify, you're on all 100%. Major platforms, streaming and otherwise, right? Como cassette, Alpha?
My cassette's actually in production.
I didn't want to get in there, Simba.
Listen, I'm a clock. My age mates need to know. As we love you, Hillzy. Keep pushing. Shout out to Hillzy. What's up, my guy? We should do a collab with you, my man. I love your music. Keep the fire burning. It's Anesu in Kadoma. So we've got Kadoma reaching out.
I thought you meant we, as in the rush.
No, the rush. We're ready.
We are ready.
What about remix? Anzi, cool guys. The name of Hillzy song that we last played, that was Itamushe, right? Before this one, before Itamushe, we played Nharo.
Yes.
Okay, so I think it was Nharo that we're talking about. Hillzy, can I set up collab when you do it? I say. So it's all about how do people reach you, my guy? Do they need to reach your management, or can they hit you in your DMs?
Oh,
should we talk to your management? You're with Black Point, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Too many Kenyans in your DMs,
Black.
you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Point blank. You can hit them up. I also have an email, like on my bio, like on all of my social media platforms. That's Hillzy911. But yeah, no, like listen, I know a lot of people want to do collabos. As long as song I go shinakiza, guys. You know what I mean? So like Mugatungu gaziro genyu says ZiFM chichi ndogo na
It's not ZiFM.
Please.
The Rush.
The Rush
featuring Hillzy.
Thank you. We're very territorial.
No.
Because here do getting it hits.
We're a sovereign territory within ZiFM. I know we're ZiFM. No, we are part of you. We are you. As the Rush, Hillzy, we'll do your own collabos as ZiFM. Yeah. Yo, look at the time.
We literally gotta go. You see, when you're spending time with superstars, time flies.
Eish.
Like I promised.
And we forgot to wear our shades today.
Oh, it was so bright in
studio, man.
You know what I'm saying? The future's bright. Hillzy's bright. You know, because when we have stars, we just gotta wear our shades. But I mean, Tafaro.
Hillzy. Itamushe. And Nharo komana.
Tati ipi kubudarinje?
The 4th of November. So that's like this Friday, the next one.
Okay.
The next one. Yeah, I think it's me and Baba Harare. Shout out to Baba Harare.
It's your time to shine, bro.
But yeah, no, 4th of November, Friday, guys, Tino to Sangan.
Yo, man.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much, Hillzy.
Thank you.
Hillzy in the building.
Hillzy
in the building.
I thought one, you know, Flossie.
Listen, let me get my singing voice on.
Alright, I'm killing everything.
All right, cool. Am I ready? Oh, you're good? Is my mic up?
Yeah.
Turn me up on my headphones.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Here we go. It's Hillzy in the building.
Honorable, can you please withdraw what you have just done?
Yes. Hong, 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 hong.
Now. All right, so on that very, very important note,
After my note, Hillzy in the building.
Okay. Hillzy in the building.
Hey, Joe.
Right?
Hey, Joe.
Simba.
Yeah. Russians, are we finished or are we done?
Are we done? Oh.
Are we now singing it?
Miragan.
Oh. Okay. Russians, are we finished or are we done?
moving the microphone too much. Are we done? Oh, are we finished?
It's The Rush on Z. A crazy affair. Z playing today's music first. ZiFM Stereo.